Hello there and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Heroes, Chaos in the Sky, second chapter. I am the RNGenius, but you may call me Eric. And in the last episode we took care of a monster in, right in front of the royal villa, and we got to Grancel city. So apparently, someone has moved into this in the west block. Once empty house. So that's the port. It was down by the Liberl News, I think. Right here. This one. Huh? Was there a store here? Welcome! Excuse me, sir. What kind of store is this? I didn't expect to meet you here. Oh, you know him, Joshua? Estelle, you know this person as well as I do. I do? Is he with the society? No, not quite. So, if you don't mind, I'd like to hear the details. Former Mayor of Ruin, Mr. Delmore. What? Why are you here? I believe you're supposed to be in holding at least the fortress. That's true, but don't misunderstand. I'm here with all proper permissions. Proper permissions? Yeah, that's not suspicious. How rude. Considering what happened in Ruin, asking me to believe you would be insane. After what you did to innocent children. Orphans, I might add. Estelle, let's hear him out first. We can decide if he's worth trusting after that. Fine. You must understand that I, too, am a victim of this case. After all, my memories of that period are quite vague, as if I were controlled by someone. On top of that, I had to pay an enormous bail from what little fortune I had left to my name. I see, that's why. Bail? What's that? It means that by paying a certain amount of money, you can be set free until your guilt has been proven. So what, any bad deed can be forgiven with money? Nothing is forgiven. Liberl's justice system works on a principle of innocent until proven guilty. Until your guilt is established, you are granted personal freedom by paying a heavy amount of mira to act as assurance against your fleeing. Of course, you're not permitted to leave the area or hide during that time. Precisely. I'm still not digging it. Basically, it means that it's not that impossible for Delmore to be here. It is true that there were also extenuating circumstances. But what are you doing here? As you see, to rebuild the Delmore family I intend to make a new start. First, I'm starting a business here to save money towards rebuilding. A business. So what kind of store is this? Zephyrth. Zephyrth? Yes, there is no store anywhere in Liberl that trades in Zephyrth. Quite a genius venture, if I do say so myself. You are right. Still, wouldn't it be difficult to get enough Zephyrth to actually run a business on? I have my own secret channels to procure stock through. And there he goes with the suspicious stuff again. Even the punishments of hell can be bought off. Welcome to the Delmore firm. If you want Zephyrth, we can provide as much as you might wish. Of course, we will recover you to pay appropriately. That's an exchange rate of 30. One Earth Zephyrth costs 30 mira, huh? Space is much more expensive. Interesting that is here. Interesting. I'll think about it. That's a way to spend my money at anyways. I feel like I've seen that store owner somewhere before. Whenever I try to get a good look at his face, though, he hides in the back of the store. Maybe he's shy? I've got a good idea. Seems like the editor-in-chief's got something to say to the staff. They're upstairs in the editorial room. All of them for once. All of them. Orbital energy is stopped, and it's not just light and heat that's the problem, but communication is difficult as well. However, I do not think that you lot are all the sorts of journalists to be deterred by small stuff like that.
Of course not. We have a job to do.
Exactly. Many of the citizens have no access to information and are trapped by anxiety and fear. This is exactly the time for us to provide accurate information and contribute to society. You ain't gonna tell me twice. That's exactly the reason us journalists exist.
But Niall, it'll be hard to get an article without an orbital camera working, you know?
Dorothy's right. Most of our equipment doesn't work. However, to use that as a reason to abandon the duty of mass media is the utmost unacceptable. Everyone, I don't care what you do anything you can come up with to get our next edition out there. Niall! Oh, hey, Estelle! And Joshua, been a while, huh? It has indeed. You're as busy as always, Niall. Yeah, I told the editor the same thing, but something like this ain't gonna stop my pen. That's just how companies want it. But what do you plan on doing without being able to use ordnance? Yeah, that's the problem. With things as they are, we can't even use Dorothy's camera. Well, I got some ideas, though. After this, I'm gonna meet with Queen Alicia and have her listen to him. Sounds like you're working pretty hard. Kind of a relief. So, Joshua, I gotta admit, I want to interview you real bad. I put that off for now, though. Still, you be ready for my pen. Go easy on me. I've got a mountain of problems and things to do, but I can't afford to space out. For a journalist, the first thing to do is take action.
Ah, Joshua!
Hey, Dorothy, been a hole. Been a while, probably.
You really came back. Good for you, Estelle.
Yeah, I guess.
I'd love to get a memorial shot, but my camera isn't working. It really messes with my groove.
I guess your camera is pretty important to you, Dorothy.
Of course it is. It's my claim to fame, you know. I want to be able to take lots of pictures of that cute little floaty island soon.
Ah, you're the same as always, Dorothy. Well, you can take one picture. I thought so during the coup d'etat, but being pushed in a corner only makes things more exciting, huh? Maybe I'll write up an article about simple recipes you can do even without ordnance. Alright, let's do this.
Yeah, the editor-in-chief has it. Alright, even if I have to write it by hand, we are putting out the Liberl news.
What do you mean you don't write it by hand? Do you have a computer or something? Hey, you guys. I don't think of this situation as a threat at all. If anything, this is exactly when the true worth of the Liberl News Service will be tested. Okay, you don't require my special services. That's fine. That is absolutely fine. Come on, stop lagging like this. It's alright though. Cooking without ordnance is rough, but I like that rustic feel when you use fire. Even the coffee seems a little tastier when prepared this way. Might be good to do with wood and charcoal fires from now on anyway. Oh, I forgot someone. I didn't see you there, buddy. The cafe owner makes it all sound so carefree, but this is a big problem for me. After all, with no ordnance, I can't read at night. Candlelight makes me feel like I'm just hurting my eyes. Do 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 do. Ooh. General Morgan's residence. Hey, oh, that's actually pretty fast.
When the sun sets, it gets really dark in my room. If only the sun wouldn't set.
You'd have quite the few problems if the sun didn't set, buddy.
To think that not being able to use ordnance would be this anxiety-inducing. I wonder if he's safe. I wish I could at least contact him. It's kinda scary having only women around the house at a time like this. At the very least, I'll keep the Mrs. and Rianne safe in place of the good sir.
You do that. So, where to next? Guild branch. Ooh, Fisherman's Guild. Even if orbmen stop, nothing can cool the passion for fishing. This is exactly the time to get the citizenry to enjoy fishing and calm themselves. They'd also secure food supplies, so it's 2 birds with 1 stone. Our group members are pretty used to outdoor services. Seems like they're not as bothered as other people when it comes to roughing it up. Roughing it, I get. Apparently Lloyd's even lighting fires, rubbing sticks together. That seems nice. Elnan.
Oh! Estelle, everyone! And Joshua. Welcome back, I'm glad you've returned safely.
Hello, Elnan, I'm sorry I've worried you.
No, hardly. I'm just glad to see you well. I hope you'll continue to be a valuable member of the guild.
Sorry to cut in at Elnan, but how are things here in Grancel?
Yes, well, the city is in chaos thanks to the sudden shutdown of all orbital devices. The local factory is snowed under in repair requests as I understand it. However, Queen Alicia has made a proclamation. She has declared that the government is devoting every resource to investigating and reversing the shutdown phenomenon, and that citizens should try to continue their daily lives as best as they can. It seems to have quelled the worst of the panic for now.
Looks like Queen Alicia's on top of it all, as always.
Yes, but that giant flying thing above Valyria Lake, the citizens are putting 2 and 2 together and saying it is the cause of the orbital phenomenon problems. I see, that's not very surprising. The number of people staring at it in the harbor grows hourly. Beyond that, the only other major change is that the gate to Grancel Castle won't open, courtesy of the orbital suppression.
Okay, things are calmer here than I thought they'd be, honestly.
Yes, if this situation drags on, however, I don't think things will remain so placid. We need to restore communications across the country so that we can organize a solution as soon as possible. And so we need to restore the phones in each city.
Meaning our mission is pretty critical. Let's get back to it then. We still have Ruin and Size left. Yeah, let's hurry.
It's not an overstatement to say that the future of Liberl may rest on your shoulders. Good luck, all of you.
Phone's working? Grancel Sewers monster. Where though? Evil stream has been sighted in the east block. Let's check that out. Is anybody here? Anybody home? No. No. Don't see any tourists around at all anymore. I mean, not much you can do about it, but it's pretty sad.
Oh, the younger people are pretty shocked, it seems. Never been a day in their lives when they didn't have ornaments. Of course, the fisherman's group is proving to be pretty tough. You can see the flying island thingy from the harbor from what I hear. What say we go see it for ourselves? I just don't feel like it right now.
You can't go into the castle right now? It doesn't shut. Ah! Princess Claudia should be in the castle, but she's very busy, I believe, so you may not be able to meet her. Oh, you all are? Please pass. The other day, Princess Claudia came back with a strange look on her face. She's been speaking much to the Queen of late. Captain Schwartz is not currently in the castle. She's aboard the Arcee. While the captain is away, we will keep this place safe.
Never thought I'd see the day where the Duke would behave so well. The world works in mysterious ways. Ah, Joshua!
Hi, Shea. It's been a while.
Oh, good, you're back safe.
Shea, what is it?
You're as beautiful as ever.
Huh?
It's nothing.
That's nice. That's pretty good to hear.
Ah, no peeking!
Sorry. You were as beautiful as ever, Joshua.
Oh, thank you.
Since the signing ceremony after party went over as well as it ever could, all parties were more than delighted to partake in Mr. Gervais' food. It is true that you can cook up a certain unique cest using coal fires and fireplaces. The problem is, however, that it takes much longer to produce such fine flavors, and I'm short of time as it is. I suspect any complex meals will be out of my reach for some time. Looking at that gigantic turkey, I don't think, you'll have any trouble filling the stomachs of these people. Well, we have to Doonan. Speaking of, ever since Orbit's stopped, nights are dark and cold and it's hard to cook. Every day is just unbearable.
How does the throne intend to respond to the situation? Ah, if you will allow me. The orbital shutdown phenomenon is currently being investigated primarily under the jurisdiction of the Royal Army. We have no other details on the situation at the moment.
That's absurd.
Now calm yourself. Certainly there is much we do not know. This is exactly why it is the intent of Queen Alicia to support the citizens as much as possible. For example, the East Block's History Museum has been opened to the public for free. Furthermore, with the Queen's promise of support, dining establishments are staying open as long as possible. By doing so, we hope the citizenry will reclaim their calm. Also, in case of emergency, we have plans to use the Grand Arena as an evacuation site and... Oh, is this real life? The Duke seems like he's actually saying really reasonable things. I know. Is it like the martial arts competition where he's being forced to say it? No. And like that greeting, this isn't the situation where all he has to do is say something arranged in advance. He's clearly speaking his own words based on his own will and thoughts. I suppose something acted as a trigger to start changing the Duke. My, why if it isn't young Joshua and Miss Estelle? Philip, it's been quite some time. Ever since the birthday celebrations, I believe, but I'm glad to see you're well. Yes, thank you. While you were away, Miss Estelle has been most good to His Majesty. Estelle has... Aw, he didn't do anything that big. The young master has finally found the will to work. I hope he can keep it up, but... You are. If you wish to meet Her Highness or Claudia, you likely won't be able to for a while. If you want to know the details, you should ask Hilda. I'm sorry, but I have been busy all morning dealing with petitioners, so... What did you do, Estelle? What did you do? To the good old selfish Duke Doonan. You destroyed him. Ever since Orbit stopped working, a lot of citizens have been petitioning for aid. If the Duke wasn't here, we'd have a hard time getting to all of them. Still, though, the economic damage in just the capital alone from the after effects of the orbital shutdown will be terrible. I am Walter, the senator with the Republic's parliament. Is it not reasonable to expect a more decisive answer? When exactly will I be able to contact my home country? As I said, we are currently investigating the case of the orbital shutdown. As Queen Alicia is currently otherwise occupied, I'm afraid you will not be able to meet with her right this moment. As soon as we know anything, we will contact the embassy immediately. Hilda, my sweet. Hilda. Oh, you're right there. Estelle and Joshua. It's been a while, Hilda. Yes, welcome back. Hilda, is Chloe around? Miss Claudia's in the audience room ahead. However, she is currently speaking about important matters with the Queen, so I am afraid I must ask you to refrain from entering. Oh, really? Yes, I'm afraid I can't say when they will be done. I'm very sorry. I know you went out of your way to visit too, but... No, don't worry about it. I just came to see her since I was in the capital. I don't want to get in the way, so I'll take my leave. Pardon us?
Chloe, come back to me!
Miss Claudia's in the audience room ahead. However, she's currently speaking about important matters with the Queen. I'm very sorry, but I must ask you to refrain from entering.
Chloe, Chloe.
Oh man, alright, let's go into the sewers. I'm gonna drown my tears in sewage. Of course not in sewage. That would be unsanitary, wouldn't it? East block, good. I didn't mess up directions again. Was the Erebonian embassy just closed off? No way. Oh, where's this monster gonna be? This is gonna be troublesome, isn't it? No, this is not where I'm gonna need to go. Pick a direction and go. What do you drop? You explode though. It's clear gelatin. Goodbye. No thanks. Where you at? I didn't mean to do that. Come on. Well, sadly, the sewer area is pretty big, so we're not gonna be finding that guy anytime soon. I'm going the way that leads in the deepest. I bet I could fish here. Actually, I completely forgot about this fishing spot. Let's try this. I fished up the tiger fish, the fire zephyr ones up here. Last time I was around here. And Yamini also. I bet I could get one new kind of fish here. If I really try. Tiger rockfish is what I was talking about. Again, tiger rockfish. Yamini's gonna catch me a rock eater. As always. Oh, never mind. Then trout is not gonna be good either. Oh well. So where would you put this enemy? I would put it here, honestly. Not... Right around here is the place that leads into the palace. I think. No, that's not the... I thought for a second that was it. They did not... They might not be this cruel, but if it were me putting a monster in here, I would put it in the farthest I possibly can, which is right around this corner, where we got this holy cloth. Have you lost track of where we are yet? That's surprising. That is surprising. It's not the big one. That was a gamble. It was. Are you impressed that I could find my way there so quickly? Well, gotta be honest, I'm impressed as well. But then again, that does not matter, does it? The hidden door is completely blocked and impassable. Nice. I didn't want to go into the palace anyway. There's nothing there, nothing there. Really. So I took the wrong route. Fine. Where would they put it then? Some kind of dead end, I would expect. What do you drop, anyways? River snail. No, that was only a black sheep over there. Eh. Where else? We've almost searched through the entire sewer area already, considering, you know, but, no. God, that was close, though. It was an inch, Zane, an inch! Would have just needed to take a step to the left, but no, 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 no. You're all high and mighty. Okay, back to the beginning. But we have searched through the largest area of the sewers already now. So that's good. Didn't take very long at all, did it? Oh, only like 4 minutes, 5 minutes. Which is totally fine. Why are there so many moles? Can someone tell me why there's so many moles? Scissor hands. They don't even drop bait. What? Wait. I missed it. East block, they said. I missed it. I went here. Did not go here. Did I go here? No, I did not go here. Oh, fun. Why do we have to be so fat? Where is that thing? That was the entire sewer. Well, evidently it wasn't. You did say east, right? Evil Stream East block. I was everywhere over here, wasn't I? Never mind, I wasn't. I did not go here. Hi. Hi. Evil Stream, 9000 HP. A monster made of waste and weeds, absorbs life and wields powerful arts. Absorbs life, okay. Mad Snail, fine. Evil Stream, Noah drops. Great Moth, Earthworm. Boiled Egger, Clear Gelatin. Great Moth. Evil Stream, Death. really good. I'm gonna take that. Small area. 4, 4, 3, 4, 3, 3, 3, 2, 4. Might as well. So, they have 9,000 HP. This is not gonna cut it. But it's gonna be a good start. Oh, you missed. You do this. They resist that? Preparing to use arts. They're most likely immune against it. But you know the drill. Most likely isn't quite. No! I missed it and fun! I was waiting for it too! Darn. Well, a second too late. Where's the guy isn't hurt? So you just use, you know, diamond dust right in the middle of here. Maybe freeze one, or maybe two, or maybe none of them because they're all resistant against freeze as always. You can only get two. $3,000. That should kill two, but the one is going to get his arts off, which is gonna be troublesome, I think. I did not look at their elemental resistances. I did not look at their elemental resistances. Grand Stream. 2,000? Almost. Except for Tita, obviously. Because she has a huge amount of arts defense. But it's still not that worth. She only takes 400 damage less. Just not that good. So you have an ass breaker, but that doesn't do much on you anymore. So they have... That was smart on my part. Oh no, don't do that. You have... White Johanna to use against them. That should do 2,000 against everyone at least. You're gonna live, and I'm gonna take that Zephyr round as well. Because this will end here. Oucharoni! Give me that death. Clear gelatin, death. Exterminated monster. like Christmas, thank you!
Yes, it truly is like Christmas. Oh, Tita. You little cruel girl. That works best with that laser technique, don't you think? Do 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 do. See, this is the kind of place I can navigate pretty well, but when it comes to a tower and all the round ends... Grancel, East Block. It's been 35 minutes. I can't honestly continue this episode. I hope you enjoyed this episode though, and I hope I'll see you in the next episode as well. Until next time, bye bye.